Rocky, come out!
Rocky, come out! Rocky, come out!
This court will now render its decision. In Her Majesty's name, you are found guilty and sentenced to deportation to Maradal Jail to be imprisoned there for 40 years. That is all. Have you anything to say? Prioress?
Dio. When the accused was arrested, we found these. In his chamber. 4 rifles, a panga, and a pistol. They were made by his associates and himself for the crimes admitted to.
Mshtakiwa, waitambua bunduki hii?
Armed with this gun, exhibit number 4, together with 6 of his accomplices, Rashidi Singida, on the night of April the 6th, 1961, entered the farm of the British subject John Fletcher at Aberdare Point and strangled the askari on duty, Josephine Nataeli. The second victim of the accused was Miss Elizabeth Regan, sister-in-law of the farm owner, who was killed by Singida by means of a gun shot through the window. Alerted by the shot, Mr. Fletcher ran to the outside stairs and was wounded. Mr. Fletcher crawled into the house to protect his wife and 2 daughters. The accused and his associates rushed into the living room and finished with their panga knives Mr. Fletcher, his wife, and 2 daughters, 18 and 15 years of age, who had looked for shelter under the table. Corpses of the 3 women were found without heads or limbs, while on Mr. Fletcher's body, a former naval officer, 72 panga blows were spotted. Do you confirm your confession to the police?
Yeah.
We take the liberty to point out to your lordship that the accused does not need an interpreter, as he knows English.
You are sentenced to forced labor for life.
Jina lako watwa
Sejo.
wakiri kwamba hatiani kwa uuaji wa watoto 3 wa kizungu wa shamba la Bwana Fawcett. Hebu sikiliza mapato ya uchunguzi ya kesi. Tangu miaka 9 wewe ya.
Then I shall set forth the facts. For 9 years you were the nanny of Memsa Fawcett's 3 children, Richard aged 2, Mary aged 4, and Victor aged 9. You saw their births, watched over their games, ate and slept with them. On the night of February the 6th, you opened a window to let Kamata Narua and his gang into the house. Juana Fawcett was taken and butchered on the big green table. The mother and the children ran to the door. Kamata caught them at the door and cut them to pieces before your eyes.
I sentence you to life imprisonment.
Your Honor, prosecution case against Yomo Kanari, so-called general of the land's Freedom Army, who escaped together with 5 Mau Mau accomplices from the Voi jail where he was spending a 30 years term. The accused organized at least 100 collective swearings by Mau Mau, in the course of which domestic and wild animals were tortured, and obscenities, together with the crime of cannibalism, took place. Besides, the accused is reported to be guilty of vandalism against the local breeders, inasmuch as they were forced to destroy more than 400 head of purebred cattle. The accused and his accomplices had cut with the panga the tendons of their hind legs, so causing horrible pains and permanent injuries. Irrefutable evidence of the accused's guilt was supplied by one of the major victims of Cannery's vandalistic actions, Mr. Worstworth, who, with his son, followed the band's tracks for 72 days and 72 nights. At Narok, the accused was captured and delivered to the Magadi Post Police.
Well, that's that. Those bastards.
I consequently ask that the accused be found guilty and sentenced to the maximum penalty provided for by the special law.
I sentence you to hard labor for life.